No alarms announced these moments. No script predicted what came next. Just real ships and real collisions on camera. Welcome to UnrealX Moments. Everything looks controlled until the lifeboat touches the water and rolls once. The fire spreads quickly and an explosion follows, leaving the yacht badly damaged, though thankfully no one is hurt. A similar incident unfolds at sea as the super yacht Da Vinci catches fire, sending thick smoke into the sky. Hopefully those two guys were okay. Just moments earlier, everything looks calm. Then the river reminds everyone how quickly conditions can change. How he stays calm enough to drink water in that situation is hard to believe. He must be very used to this kind of work. An accident in the Panama Canal leaves a ship with a hole near its fuel tank, spilling oil into part of the channel. In 2017, the Turkish Navy deliberately sank the ship TCSG-68 to create an artificial reef. Instead of cutting holes in the hull, water was pumped into the vessel until it lost buoyancy and slowly went under. During a powerful storm in the Marmara region, a shipyard crane collapses and crashes onto the bow of a vessel at a yard in Yalova.
Eyvahlar olsun arkadaşlar! Eyvah! Eyvahlar olsun! Eyvahlar olsun arkadaşlar! Eyvah!
For locals, this wasn't just a storm. Despite doing everything they could, the damage was severe, leaving dozens of boats submerged. In the middle of the storm, the cargo ship looks small against the force of the sea. Have you ever seen two billionaires racing their super yacht? There's no finish line, no prize, just engineering, ego, and excess meeting on open water. This isn't transportation, it's power on display.
This is gonna be bad.
The jump clears the road without trouble. Coming back up, the boat isn't as lucky.
It's like a history rolls for everybody.
This is a good reminder to always check the bolts securing the engine. Looks like the map was just a little off today. At least he had the engine cut-off lanyard on. From this angle, it looks like a collision is coming, but it's just a trick of perspective as the ships pass safely by. Carrying an unusually heavy load, the ferry sits low in the water, giving the impression it could sink at any moment. At Paradise Point, emergency crews respond to a fishing vessel in distress, with multiple agencies rushing to the scene. Are you confident enough to be behind the wheel of that? The sails may have blocked their view, making the collision unavoidable. Fortunately, the damage appears to be limited to a few scratches on the deck.
Are you okay?
Does anyone know why they're dropping those bricks into the water?
多快！这一串，你看那展示那些的资料啊。
In conditions of heavy fog, a head-on collision occurred between two vessels traveling along the route. With visibility extremely limited, there was little time to react. The impact left this boat severely damaged, with the force of the crash clearly visible in what remains after the collision. During a storm, cargo shifts inside the ferry Bali area while sailing between Tangier and Ceuta. This is exactly why safety rules exist at sea. Powerful flood currents broke the tanker's anchor, sending it drifting downstream before slamming into a public pontoon bridge in Vietnam.
Vẫn bị chạm cầu ấy. Đứt kìa, xong rồi. Lại đứt rồi.
Lan kaç geri zekalı orada.
A sudden malfunction appears to have caused the ship to list and crash into another vessel, proving once again that massive ships don't stop fast. This shows why small boats should always keep clear, because large ships cannot slow down or steer quickly. A small miscalculation in stopping position shifted the weight balance, and the ferry simply couldn't recover. Rowing hard doesn't help if you're not looking where you're going. The wooden boat lost control and slammed into the bow of the barge, turning the scene chaotic in seconds.
Wesley, come look at this.
At this distance, a collision was unavoidable for vessels of this size. It's hard not to question the level of confidence it takes to cruise under that bridge so casually. After all that tension, things finally slow down. Think this one ends calmly. Watch what happens next. Jumping ashore from a drifting boat is never a good idea, and those scrape marks suggest it's not the first time this boat has taken a hit. The hippo seemed very serious about river etiquette. Maybe put the phone down and focus for a second. I'm honestly impressed they kept going. That boat is surprisingly flexible. Probably best to try that only once, my friend. A slight miscalculation during docking sent the massive ship into another vessel. Fortunately, only property damage was reported, with no injuries. On October 31st, strong currents overturned an anchored fishing boat in Vietnam, pushing it hundreds of meters downstream. Still watching? Enjoy this calm moment while it lasts.
Evet, liman içindeki dalgayla yük gemisi ortadan ayrıldı, kırıldı.
Caught in the storm, the ship is slowly forced off course by relentless winds, showing just how easily nature can overpower even massive vessels. Out here in open water, even a simple lift becomes risky as the container is lowered onto a deck that never truly stops moving. At this point, the crew can only react. The ship is already making its own decisions. The sea stays calm while the ship burns out of control. Nothing could stop the fire, but everyone made it out alive. Water flooded the deck of a ferry traveling from Kukrahati to Diamond Harbor, causing it to tilt and passengers to fall. More than 50 people were on board, and all were rescued safely, though the ferry suffered heavy damage, reportedly due to a weakened wooden deck. At high speed, the boat rides on top of the water, creating the illusion that it's flying. At first glance, it looked like it wouldn't make it through, but the result was surprisingly impressive. Large swells roll beneath the boat, pushing it up and down as the ocean dictates every movement. This is the raw power of open water. Ro-Ro Ferry Amanat Shah, carrying more than 20 heavy and light vehicles and some passengers, has capsized in the Padma River at the Paturia Ferry Terminal in Maniganj. The incident took place around 9:45 a.m. Wednesday after the vessel docked at Terminal No. 5, officials said. Bangladesh Inland Water Transport Authority, BIWT, Deputy General Manager Aricha MD Zillur Rahman told Dhaka Tribune that the ferry, which was carrying trucks, covered vans and motorcycles, sank right after a few vehicles unloaded. If this moment kept you watching, like the video, share your thoughts, and subscribe to UnrealX Moments for more real footage from the water.